Hi, it's Grace, and today we have a Daiso haul. I have not been to a Daiso store in over a year, and I may have gone a little crazy. Like, it's not too bad, but it was still $46, which I probably could have spent more wisely. But everything in Australian Daiso is $2.80 unless it's marked. So the only things that were more than $2.80 were the big bag of curry chips and, oh, the tiny shopping cart. I really needed a tiny shopping cart. I have tiny groceries that, need to go somewhere. The first useless thing I bought was for my cat. It is a snake toy. She likes toys on sticks, and I thought maybe she'd like to chase it. She does not. No interest at all. So I tried to play with it last night and just left it on the floor after I was done. And about 3 o'clock this morning, I had to go pee, and I stood on it. Apparently it has a squeaker. That was a fun discovery. I was super awake after that. It was a good time. So, these are Baby Star ramen chips. Instead of being like tiny fried noodles, they're like big chunks. They're really good. Those are the curry chips that were a bit more expensive. It's got a price tag, so it says it was more expensive. I found some mascara. I'm going to try that later because I've got to know what it's like. I love mascaras. It's a weird thing. Foundation brush. I'm also going to try that. I really want to make bento boxes myself, but I am super lazy. So this is me trying, just dipping a tiny toe into trying to make bento boxes. They're cat paw picks. You can stick them in things so you can eat them off a pick. Very useless, super adorable. Oh, hopefully this will actually be useful. It's a silicone mold to make triangle rice balls. I don't really know how it works. Can you make smaller ones, bigger ones? Heat resistant to 220 degrees, cold resistant to -20, which is great. You can warm it up in the microwave if you want. Okay, add a proper amount of rice into this product. Tightly close lid. Lightly squeeze to adjust the rice balls to the proper hardness. Alright, I'm going to try that today too. I have some rice cooking at the moment. Oh, tiny trolley. So cute. Very useless. Well, it's not entirely useless. It is going to contain groceries at one point. Okay. Oh, I got a few drinks. So this is Ramune in a aluminium can bottle. That didn't sound right, but it's a bottle made of aluminium full of delicious ramen. I got some chip clips that are kitties, and on the sides, I don't know if you can see properly, but there's little black bits, and on one side it's got the months and the other side has days. So if you need to know when you open something or when it expires, you can set the clip to it, which is awesome. And I probably won't use that bit because I'm super lazy, but cat clips and dog clips. I think there's 2 dogs and pandas. I just don't pay full attention to what I'm buying. I saw kitties and went, hell yes. So what have we got left? Drinks. Okay, that one is cool ice cream soda. I think I'll make a video on the drinks because they're not cold. They're bitter cold. And a different flavour of ramen I haven't tried, orange. Oh, I should have just tipped everything out of the bag. It would have been easier. Is that everything? Okay, I think that's everything now. A whisk, because mine broke. It's not very exciting, but I needed a whisk. A beauty sponge, which I'm going to try against that foundation brush in a minute. Some face razors. I noticed that they had different length blades. There's some that are slightly longer. These are a little bit shorter, so hopefully I don't take off as much of these baby hairs as I do when I use a big razor. It's growing back. It's fine. And I also got this silicone sheet, which I'll open, and you can use it to cover plates and bowls, like to refrigerate them and to put them in the microwave. And apparently you can also use it to open jars. Oh, okay. It's thinner than I thought it would be. Oh, that's fun. So it's washable. You can put it in the dishwasher. You can hand wash it, and reusable. I need to find a bowl and try this out. Did I have anything else to show you first? Beauty blender, mascara. Oh, I also managed to make it into a Lush store and restrain myself enough to only buy one thing. I was very proud of myself. I got the Conga shower jelly, and it smells like raspberries and cream. It's delicious, and I really want to eat it. When I use it later, I might lick it. I'll let you know how it tastes. So, mascara. What should I try first? Actually, I might try the food stuff first. No, wait, that means I have to move. I'm going to try makeup stuff first, because that means I don't have to go anywhere yet. So, there's a foundation brush. Ooh. The handle's really clear. That's cool. Ooh, that feels awesome. It's very densely packed. Angled. Okay. Oh, I do have to move to do my makeup. Well, that sucks. I'll have to get everything at the same time because I will need some water for that beauty blender or beauty sponge. Does it say anything exciting? How to clean, how to store, how to use, wet it, bring it out, tap it on your skin. Normal beauty sponge things. But I thought it was an interesting shape. I don't have one that shape. It might be good. Alright, I guess I will puff up this sponge, find some rice, find a bowl. What else did I need? I don't know. I'll be right back. So first, I want to talk about this shopping trolley. Apart from being adorable, I really wanted it to go with, well, pick it up carefully, Umaru. I was hoping it was going to be like a good size, so I think it is, because she comes with a lot of tiny groceries. Can I get the bottle out of her hand? Nope, I'm going to take a whole arm off. So I'll see if that fits in the trolley. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty good size. I think some of the smaller things she has might fall through the cracks. I have a tiny, look, I have no idea. It's got Pom Pom Purin on it. It's a tiny packet that I got in a short story. Just a tiny bag of tiny things. And that, oh yeah, I was afraid it was going to fall through, but it's okay. And then I've got slightly bigger things like this pumpkin and a leek. I was so excited to get a tiny leek to go with Umaru. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go find it. It's weird and hilarious. So Umaru needed a leek. And I also have slightly bigger groceries. I didn't know if they were going to fit properly. A tiny box of cookies. But it does look huge in the trolley. Oh, that might be a good thing. And a can of sparkling water. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Alright, that's much better than the other trolleys I have seen. They were like about this big, and that's just way too big. If you didn't know, Umaru is my spirit animal, and I transformed into her twice for Vlogoween. Once as regular Umaru and once as Halloween Umaru. I will try and link the videos somewhere. I had so much fun doing it. It was the best time ever. I don't know what was better actually, regular Umaru. Halloween Umaru was pretty fun because that's when I got this hair colour, so maybe Halloween Umaru. Alright, next, I might do food things in case I get food on my face, and then I'll do makeup stuff last. So I washed this. I don't know what this flappy bit really does. We'll figure it out. I have a bowl of rice. I guess I'll try and fill it up without spilling rice everywhere. I didn't flavour it or anything. I wasn't really thinking. I just put some rice on to cook. So it's just going to be a plain rice bowl. I didn't even put any salt in there. Oh well. I don't know how tightly you should pack it. I don't know how much a proper amount is. Is that a proper amount? It's probably too much. But it does need to be compacted to, what did it say? The appropriate firmness. So this part's kind of cool. Flip it over. Oh, I can see my hair on there. That's disgusting. Flip it over, pop the sides open, closed. I guess you just smush him. How smushed. This is so much better than trying to make rice balls by hand. I always get it all stuck to myself. Okay, now I don't know if I'm just squashing it out of shape. Find out. It's really good. The rice is still a bit warm, so it's not holding together the best. But the shape, okay, it is holding together much better than anything I normally make. That would have fallen apart long ago. Tastes like rice. Amazing. Now I have rice everywhere. Okay. That's what bathrobes are for, right? I think I'm rice free for the moment. We'll see how well this works. So it's weird how sticky this is, but that's great because you know it's going to stick to the bowl. Like sometimes Glad Wrap just won't stick to anything. I have some plastic plates that Glad Wrap just won't stick to. It's useless. So, bowl. Ooh, really sticky stuff. Ooh, I think you can make a really tight seal. Hang on. How tight can we do this? Wow. Maybe it's not sealing so well. Maybe I was amazed too soon. Do you put it flat side down, or you don't think you'd put it bumpy side down, right? Okay, maybe it just doesn't need to be quite that tight. So I don't know how awesome this is going to be. I'm going to try it out for a little while. But even if it's not the tightest seal in the world, I don't keep leftovers in the fridge for that long. And it would be really good for putting over things when I do reheat things. So I think I like it. My hair's all stuck in it. Alright, I think that might actually work. Alright, now we're nice and close for makeup. So that's how big the sponge is now. It grew quite a bit, which isn't always a good thing. I'm using that foundation. I ripped the foam tip applicator off because they suck. Literally, they suck all of your foundation. And I think you lose too much between that and if you use a beauty sponge. So I'm going to try this foundation brush first. I don't know. We'll give it a go. That does not make the nicest noise. How are you supposed to use this? Like, is it like, no. It doesn't look very good at all. I'm trying to even it out. It just won't work. Is it just too much product? Maybe. That kind of looks a little better. Okay, well, it's on. See if the sponge is any better. Maybe not. So up really close. Wow, you can probably see this from far away too. This side is far more matte. This side still looks really dewy. As for coverage, I'm not sure. I'm going to test it on this nice big, now shiny pigmentation on my forehead. Maybe? I actually think that did a pretty good job. I usually put a lot of concealer over that, and I actually think that I could maybe leave the house like that. Okay. I'm just going to add another tiny layer. Actually, I should do it on both sides. Another tiny layer. Just on the bits I'd normally cover again anyway. I'm not sure if that took a little bit off. Okay. Time for this side. There is something to be said about that brush. I wasn't convinced to start with, but maybe it's just this sponge. Maybe I just should apply a lot more foundation. That always works, right? I'm really not sure how to feel. That side's definitely a lot more dewy. And I think it did actually cover up more of the spots that I like to cover up. The brush may have taken a little bit off the second time. I don't know if I was being too rough. Maybe just dab. Doesn't seem to be looking good. No, that's just moving everything around and being really weird. See if I can even it out with the sponge. Now I don't know which one I like better. I think I like the brush for like a single layer and buffing it in. Like around here, you can see I've already got some creases happening on the sponge side, but none on the brush side. And I think it looks better sort of around there on the brush side than there. I don't know why. But where I need more coverage, I can't redo it with the brush. So I had to go back in. Like, it took me a little while, but I ended up blending over that with a sponge. So, kind of both. They both do good job for different things. Okay, onto mascara. To save time, I curled my lashes and put 2 coats of that mascara on that eye. That's what I would normally do. I like it. I love the brush on that. I don't know if you've seen that brush, but it's really good. It gets all the tiny lashes and like the bulky stuff, and it's great. So this looks like mascara. Ooh. I like it when you can see what the wand looks like and you're not just taking a random guess to what your wand looks like when you buy a mascara. That one is probably a little bit shorter than I'd normally go, but it does have like a short side and a long side, and they're rubber. Doesn't have a smell. Ooh. Okay, so what is it called? Twin Side Mascara, Panoramic Curl. Wiggle. Okay, am I close enough? Okay, that's 1 coat of that. That is pretty good for a $2.80 mascara. Like, I don't know how this is going to wear. I'll wear it for a while I'm editing, and when I post this, I'll put in the description box if it actually lasts. Because that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to wait a minute, and then I'll put another coat on. Coat 2. Oh, maybe I didn't wait quite long enough. Doesn't feel that dry. That is actually pretty good. It didn't make the curl drop out. It separated everything pretty well, and it's lengthening. It's not volumizing, but that's not what it says. It says curl, so that's fine. I really like it. Okay, again, I will let you know how it wears, but that's pretty good. I'm impressed for a $2.80 mascara. Okay. I guess that's it for today. I'm not going to zoom back out into a proper outro because I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy for that. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!